guys, so I'm back for just in time for Halloween. I wanted to do a video for you guys on the Desio contact lenses. I had actually done one review and one comparison with, excuse you boo, with the Desio compared to circle lenses and Desio compared to Solidica. But now I just want to go through and show you the actual colors, because I have all the colors that they have, and show you what they look like on dark brown eyes. So I know that as a dark brown eyed girl, when I wear contacts, the colors show up very, very differently on me than it would with someone with light eyes. So I wanted to show you guys what that would look like. Also wanted to give you all of the information in case you guys were interested yourselves for the contacts. I made sure and I wrote it down this time so that there would be no foul ups and no mix ups. So the brand is actually Italian. The price is $53 and the shipping is now free. It has 8 colors total. By the time you guys see this, I don't know if there'll be more colors or not, but for now there's 8 colors. They come with a case. The first order that I paid for when I first bought them did not come with a case, and I talked about that in the video, but now it comes with a case, which is really awesome, and it's a really good quality case as well. It's very thick and sturdy, doesn't feel cheap, doesn't feel, what's the word, loose. It's very tight, like the cap screws on it very well. These contacts are very unisex. There's pictures on Instagram of males and females, both makeup artists and models and people just wearing the contacts, and they look great on both. And then they can be worn without a prescription and with a prescription. They take about 10 days, maybe to 2 weeks to arrive from shipping. Alright, so let's run down the contacts. So, the only complaint that I had with the Desio contacts from the first time that I ever wore them out, not just like in a video, like wore them out, was that they got really, really dry really fast. But I was in a nightclub and it was very smoky, and that could have been it. So I have yet to wear them out again. I have yet to wear them out again to figure out whether or not it was the club or whether or not it was the contacts that did it. But you guys can always look up reviews for yourselves on other people who own the contacts and whether or not they have that problem or not. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the color. This is Forest Green. This is actually one of the colors that I've been most anxious to try. It's very, very lime green looking on the actual contact. So we'll see what color it turns up as in the eyeball. You want to make sure your hands are clean when you deal with the contacts. I think that's obvious, but I just want to say that because I don't want people to be like, you didn't talk about it, and it's irresponsible, and there's kids watching, and they might die. You know how people get. Whee! Alright, I'm going to let it take a second to settle in. I feel the need to remind you guys that I am not a contact wearer. I don't need glasses or anything like that, so I'm not particularly used to wearing contact lenses, so my eyes will be a little bit red and watery during the video from swapping them out to show you the colors. But as you can see, this is the Forest Green. I really like that color. I'm looking at myself in the mirror straight across from me. It's about 3 feet away from my face, and from the distance, it looks very natural. I would not know that these are contacts. This one moves around just a little bit when I blink, The other ones that I had, the Desert Dream, didn't do that. They stayed in place. So I don't know if it's just this pair that's making this little movement every time I blink. It like lifts the contact over just a tad, or if that's, I don't know. But you can see compared from dark to the contact. Again, this is the forest green. Mint Touch is a very like icy blue looking contact. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I like these. Again, looking at myself in a distance at that mirror, and from the 2 or 3 foot distance, it doesn't look fake at all. It looks very natural. I wonder what it looks like on camera for you guys. Again, this is the Mint Touch. Feels very comfortable. This one's not moving when I blink. Innocent White. Now this is one that I see on Instagram all the time. It's probably one of the most popular ones. And when you go to pick up the contact, it's legit like white. Like it's a white color. Okay. Woo, these are really light. So these are not as natural looking. These are definitely for a wow factor. These would be used more for either Halloween type stuff, or if you're really looking for your eyes to just like be really light and white. Almost looks, again, from the distance it looks kind of natural. Like in the mirror 2 feet away from my face, you can't tell that it's a contact. But when you go close up to it, you can see it a little bit more in detail because it's so light. You can see all the print on the contact, so it doesn't make it as wearable or as natural as all the other colors, but it's definitely a really cool color. Like I would do some bomb ass tutorials with this color. What did I say these were? Icy blue. Okay, so icy blue. Here we go. Okay, again, this color is really pretty and really light, so it really gives good coverage on my dark eyes. This one feels like a contact though. There's something either on the contact or, oh no, there you go, I worked it out. Ooh. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm probably the last person that should be reviewing contacts since I'm not a contact wearer. Because I have all the drama going on right now with the eye watering and everything like that. But for all more reasons to show you what it really looks like on my dark eyes. And if you're not used to them. Okay, so this is icy blue. Again, when you go up really up close, you can see the print on it a little bit, but not as bad as the Innocent White. This is actually a really pretty soft, like steel grayish blue. So let's do Smoky Gray next. I'm hoping that closing my eye and putting a little pressure will get the air bubble out. Alright, so I got the air bubble out, but every time I blink, this one moves. That's weird. Yeah, do you see that? But other than that, it's a really pretty color. It's very similar on my eyes to the icy blue. That was Smoky Gray. Now let's try Desert Dream. These are the ones that I already own and I've shown not only in videos but also in pictures. In there, like it's where it's supposed to be. So this is Desert Dream. From across, it doesn't look green. It just seems kind of, okay, in the mirror directly in front of me right here, it looks green. It looks like, you can tell it's green. From over there, it looks gray. So, I mean, depending on your lighting situation, you're gonna see a little bit more green color come off the forest green than you are on the Desert Dream. So far, so good. Aside from that last color that I just had to take off, the gray ones, was it the gray ones? Aside from that one, they're all comfortable, so I don't feel like my vision is restricted or anything like that. I will tell you that my eyes are watery, so. Okay. Creamy beige. So there's still one more contact somewhere over here. Kind of grayish color. It's very cool. I like this. These are the contacts that I wore in my Golden Goddess tutorial. Oh, here you go, caramel brown. I knew there was one we were missing. Okay, so these are actually very, not orange per se, but tan in color. Hazelish. Yeah, it shows up a little bit on the greenish side on me, but nonetheless it does lighten your eyes. Alright guys, so you guys got the full rundown of all of the colors that Desio contacts have to offer. You guys can order them online, and the company is actually really friendly. So if you contact them with any concerns, questions, problems, they are, from what I've gone through so far, and I've had to speak with them multiple times about my orders and what I should do and stuff like that. I actually really like the company, I like the people, and I like the contacts. So they're very affordable, and I feel like if you're going to, you know, wear them occasionally for just like a different look, there's no reason to just spend the ridiculous amount of money that the Solidica ones cost. My dogs are crying, they want out. Alright guys, I am so sorry that I've been gone for so long. I love all of you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will talk to all of you soon.